What we've discovered here is astonishing. These starships, they didn't crash. They materialized inside of solid rock. Data suggests an artificial quantum waveform intercepted these ships during interstellar transit and reassembled them here, underground. I've linked the quantum signature from these ships to the primary anomaly. I believe it's the source of the waveform and responsible for the starship wrecks scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Its power is beyond anything we even thought possible.
We must reach the primary anomaly and unearth its secrets. Our passage through the Kharak highlands will be through the Whispering Gallery, a narrow canyon located here. The Sakala will meet us at the mouth of the canyon, and together we will punch through to the Dreamlands on the other side.
Sakala, this is the Kapisi. Do you copy?
Sakala receiving. Two Galcian carriers are blocking our advance. They appear to be an elite battle group of the Kahad Sajuk. We require your immediate assistance.
Roger that. We're closing on your position now. Prepare for allied contacts. Kapisi out.
The Sakala is currently positioned here. Ready all combat groups to support Allied fleet. Watch for friendlies.
Kapisi, we're under fire. Requesting support.
Copy.
We read you.
Enemy armor disabled.
Advance to marks.
Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Keep an eye on the array levels. Report anything unusual. Galcian railguns are tearing through our armored forces.
Craft destroyed. Coordinates confirmed. New heading set. Alert. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
The Galcian are pummeling the Sakala with long-range missile barrages. Upgrade the Kapisi's cruise missile silos now.
Traffic on approach. Mark the bearing.
Place to that CU field.
Ready. Send. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Coordinates confirmed. Alert. Carrier is taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. New heading hostile interceptor down.
Salvage your copies. The Galcian carriers are barraging us with heavy ordnance. We have sustained multiple hull fractures.
Vehicle visually. Copy that, Sakala. Hold on.
Research completed. Cruise missile silos online. Ready.
Cruise missiles will decimate clustered enemy forces and static defenses at extreme range.
Position mark. Armored vehicle lost. Reading. PC moving out. Allied traffic taking effective fire support.
Weapon range systems currently active.
Contact.
Carrier
Enemy armor.
warning.
Bearing
Levels are
designated.
spiking. Reroute power to avoid systems
Warning.
overheating. Feed power into main cooling systems.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Hostile armor eliminated.
Heading
Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile railguns have opened up. Hostile strike craft down. Cleared to launch. Enemy production cruiser has appeared in the AO. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire.
Kapisi, do not engage the Galcian carriers. We cannot support an offensive until the Sakala is secure.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
Ready for command. Set new heading.
Damage assessment in.
Identified
Carrier has suffered
targets.
damage caused by
Conducting
overheat.
sweep.
Adjust.
Galcian missiles are smashing the Sakala's armored plating. Taking hostile fire.
We must push the Galcian forces away from our Sadim allies.
Alert. Battlecruiser lost. This is the captain. Move through this hostile. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Alert. LAV down. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Mobilizing. RU coordinates acquired. Moving
Strike
to site.
craft destroyed. This is the captain. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Armored vehicle lost. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed. Damage assessment in.
Strike
Carrier has
systems
suffered
on.
damage caused by
Ready
overheat.
for
Adjust. Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber on deck. Set to
The
launch.
railgun is taking effective fire. Go ahead. Alert. Railgun down.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Send. Alert. Carrier is taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged.
Launch bomber.
Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
RU site exhausted.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Going mobile. Ready.
Damage assessment in.
Strike craft
Carrier has
taking
suffered
effective
damage
fire.
caused by overheat.
Send message.
Adjust.
Green line confirmed. Alert. The Sakala is taking heavy damage.
CU field expended.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Ready.
Copy. Coordinates set.
Unidentified hostile incoming.
Identified target
Authenticate.
site on scanner. Conducting sweep. Ready for order.
Enemy armor disabled. Moving.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Alert. LAV down. Hostile detected.
Salvage array.
Visual unconfirmed.
Displace to that CU field.
Standing by. Reading you. Reading you. Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. Artifact position authenticated. Ready. Move order confirmed.
Cruiser ready. Grid updated.
Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated. Armor
Go
vehicle
for
taking effective fire. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Weapons. Stand by for cruise missile launch. Alert. Railgun lost. Target set. Missile
Artifact
away.
recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Dialed in.
Alert.
Warning.
Light attack
Carrier
vehicle
remains in
destroyed.
overheat.
Alert. Strike craft carrier taking hostile fire.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
We got a railgun under fire. Alert. Railgun down. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Our bomber is taking fire.
Bomber operational. Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Alert. Missile battery lost.
Ready for launch.
Gunship clear for launch.
Gunship set for launch.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in. Damage assessment
Green light
in.
confirmed.
Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Allied craft has been engaged. Carrier taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Enemy contacts on the board. Allied carrier
Red alert.
taking hostile fire. Carrier taking fire. Hostile strike craft down.
Position.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Strike fighter coordinates
Hostile
dialed
range
in.
craft destroyed.
Warning.
Sector down.
Carrier remains in overheat. Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber set for launch. Gunship ready. Target confirmed.
Enemy bombers detected inbound on the Sakala.
Engage and destroy. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert, LAV down. Red armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert, hostile bomber on approach. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Enemy bombers on approach. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies.
The Galcian carriers are falling back.
On approach. Copy. A railgun is taking effective fire. Alert, friendly taking hostile
Warning.
fire.
Carrier remains in overheat.
New heading set.
Capisi. Together we have driven off the Galcian Critidem.
Strike. Roger that, Sakala. The captain.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Gunship clear for launch.
Gunship online, ready for launch.
Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
We are readying a group of light attack vehicles to scout enemy positions.
Taking hostile fire. Copy that. We'll engage.
Bomber to launch deck.
Be advised, the terrain in this canyon will prove challenging for short-range units. We can use the terrain to our advantage by utilizing artillery cruisers.
Destroyed.
Upgrade fabrication facilities to begin producing artillery cruisers.
Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Runner, go ahead. Set enemy armor on approach.
Control Group 1 designated.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile. Alert, hostile battle cruiser inbound. Attention.
Strike fighter approach vector. Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Hostile railguns opened up. Hostile strike craft down.
Dialed in.
Alert, carrier and light attack vehicle is under fire. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Alert, carrier is taking fire. Gunship down. Interceptor taking...
Artillery cruiser fabrication online.
Bomber is under enemy.
Begin constructing artillery cruisers now.
Target warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Bomber set for launch. Green line confirmed. Alert, LAV down. Gun reading. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates.
Alert, strike fighter lost. Attack force set. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on. Battle report. Enemy honor guard cruiser destroyed. Listen up. Enemy armor disabled.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Alert. Allied carrier
Be
taking
advised,
hostile fire.
an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Make ready. Combat relay.
Damage assessment
Hostile
in.
cruiser eliminated.
Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Capisi, be advised. We are deploying a group of armored assault vehicles.
Roger that, Sakala.
RU coordinates acquired. Moving to site.
New sector designated.
RU deposit depleted.
Support ready. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Cruiser ready.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Standing by. Move out and be ready.
Strike craft destroyed.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Ready.
Support ready.
Hostile armor incoming. Hostile on sensors.
Incoming Galcian strike fighters detected. Deploy AA units immediately.
Friendly. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Support ready. We're moving. Displace. You spot a target, fire at will. Reading. Capisi copies. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Warning. Carrier hull passing 75%. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Crew alert! Rachel is under fire. Hostile interceptor down. Capisi moving out. Armored vehicle lost. Hostile strike craft down. Enemy light incoming missile barrage detected. Sakala, take evasive action.
Copy. Coordinates set.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat. Reporting. Move out.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Sent message. Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
A railgun is taking effective fire. Hostile railguns have opened up. Allied traffic has been engaged. Provide fire support. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Alert. Railgun down. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
We're ready for orders. Advance to mark CUs.
Ready. Brenner copy.
Keep on target. Focus your fire.
Reading you.
Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO.
New coordinates verified.
Respond.
Ready.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Alert. Carrier hull at 75%
Rachel, go ahead.
integrity.
Reporting. New coordinates verified.
Enemy bombers inbound on the Capisi.
Fire sector validated. Full salvo.
Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Protocols and hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Acknowledged. Haul out.
Hostile armor eliminated. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. We got a railgun under fire.
Op ready.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Support ready. Rachel moving out. Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Go for orders. Listen up. Armored vehicle locked. Fire. Strike craft taking effective fire. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Strike craft destroyed.
Ready. Copy. Coordinates set.
Receiving
Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated.
Cruiser copies. Set new heading.
Reading. Enemy airstrike inbound. Warning. Carrier hull passing 75%.
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Sakala.
Reporting. Set new heading.
Let's do this efficiently as
Warning.
possible.
Carrier remains in overheat.
Reporting.
Roll out.
Capisi copies. Hostile on sensors. Authentication
Strike
pending.
fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber online. Hostile strike craft down. Enemy armor on approach. Strike fighter taking hostile fire. Alert. Strike fighter destroyed.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Our bomber is taking fire. Artillery cruiser under attack. Units respond. Combat alert. Bomber lost.
Ready for orders. Moving under fire.
Alert. Artillery cruiser lost.
Hostiles on the
railgun is taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Strike fighter online.
Reposition. Reading. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course. Enemy armor disabled. We've detected something. Can you confirm?
Incoming missile barrage detected. Move to Capisi to avoid the blast.
Hostile. Battle report. Enemy honor guard cruiser destroyed.
Warning, carrier remains in overheat.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. New sector designated. Move out. This is the captain.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Ready. Send.
Run a diagnostic on the PDA. Go ahead. I don't want any delays.
Make ready. Weapons. Stand by for cruise missile launch coordinates. Cleared to launch. Tracking armored craft on approach.
We read you.
Send message. Going mobile.
Damage assessment in.
Forward.
Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted.
Conducting sweep.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. We got a railgun under fire. Lost. Attention. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Enemy production cruiser sighted.
Strike
Engage and
fighter
destroy.
dialed in. Warning,
Strike.
carrier remains in overheat.
Ready to burn.
CU site exhausted.
Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound. Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector.
Galcian strike fighters have been launched against the Sakala.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Go for artillery.
Runner. Runner copies.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Heavy artillery loaded. Green line confirmed.
Armor ready.
Reporting. Reading.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Ready.
Hostile interceptor down. Reading.
Warning, carrier remains in overheat.
Alert. Carrier is taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Reporting.
Alert.
Reading you.
Siege
Runner
cruiser
copy.
verified in the AO. Respond.
Warning, carrier remains in
Runner
overheat.
copies.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Allied craft has been engaged. Hostile armor incoming.
We have eyes on an artifact. Stand by.
Position marked.
A railgun is taking effective fire.
Enemy bombers detected inbound on the Sakala.
Railguns have opened up. Attention. Alert. Railgun down.
CU field depleted. Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
This is the armored vehicle lost.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. Light attack vehicle in service.
Alert. Railgun lost. Stand by for launch authentication sequence. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Be advised. Tracking hostiles.
Warning, carrier remains in overheat. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online.
Armored assault online. Target confirmed. Launch bomber. Missile battery online.
Ready for launch.
Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained. assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Interceptor taking fire.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Alert, strike fighter lost. Reading, our bomber is under enemy fire. Attention! Combat alert, bomber destroyed.
Missile barrage detected. They're targeting both the Sakala and the Kapisi. Initiate evasive action.
Reading. Listen up. Multiple missile signatures detected. Missile barrage in the air.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert, allied carrier taking hostile fire.
Strike fighter ready for service.
Go for artillery.
Strike fighter ready for service. Strike fighter online. Warning. Carrier remains in overheat. Research completed.
Enemy armor on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
Galcian strike fighters have launched towards the Kapisi.
Clear. Take it out. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert. Strike fighter destroyed.
Cruiser ready.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Display for that CU field.
Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support.
Coordinates acquired. Moving to search power channel.
All secondary. Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Give us your target.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Armor, go ahead. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We got a railgun under fire. Strike craft destroyed.
Counted for, Captain.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Alert, friendly taking hostile fire.
Warning.
Alert,
Carrier
railgun
remains
down.
in overheat.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Go ahead.
CU deposit depleted. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Armored vehicle lost. Strike
Alert
systems
issued.
online.
Hostile
Ready to
contacts
burn.
are being tracked.
Bomber ready for sortie.
Target set. Launch. Target set. Hostile range craft destroyed. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Bomber operational.
Enemy contacts on the board.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Strike fighter taking fire. Alert.
The remaining enemy carrier is taking defensive action. Continue the pursuit.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat. Strike fighter ready for service.
Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Strike fighter online.
Ready. Send.
Salvage your copy. Identified RU site on scanner. Conducting sweep.
Operators, please monitor overhead and update with local contacts. Confirmed. Updates in and working.
Enemy armor disabled.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. CU field expended.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
We start pulling it in. The analysts are going to want to...
Hostile railguns opened up.
CU site exhausted.
Alert. Light attack vehicle destroyed.
CU deposit depleted. Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Hostile armor. Eliminate. Grid updated.
Copy. Coordinates set.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Heavy artillery loaded.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. A railgun is taking effective fire. Missile barrage. Sakala, move to avoid.
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Sakala.
Online.
Ready for command. Grid updated.
Alert. Railgun lost.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO. Respond. Ready.
Enemy bombers detected inbound on the Sakala.
Suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert. Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Alert. Missile battery destroyed.
Capisi, we have a flight of bombers on standby. Clear out Galcian anti-aircraft units so we can deploy.
Alert. Confirmed, Sakala. Fire. Enemy fighters
The Sidim bombers will be highly effective at neutralizing clusters of units.
sighted.
Recommend we target the AA units in their path.
Alert. Railgun down. Alert. Strike fighter destroyed. Hostile bomber down. Alert. The Capisi is in contact. All hands. Hostile interceptor down.
Strike fighter forward.
Armored vehicle lost. Attack course set.
CUs exhausted.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Battle cruiser is facing resistance. Position marked.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Strike fighter taking hostile fire.
Cruiser ready. Green line confirmed.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat.
Advance
Adjust.
to mark CUs.
Set new heading.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Reporting. Copy. On our way. Go for ranged.
Reading.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles are designated. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Enemy armor disabled.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Reporting.
Target locked. Fire missiles. Keep them coming.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Crew ready.
Sector operator.
Alert.
Contact
Enemy
report.
heavy cruiser detected. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Message. Maintenance protocols in effect.
Cruiser copies.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. CU field depleted.
Guard order confirmed.
Runner, reading you.
Go ahead.
Galcian strike fighters have been launched against the Sakala.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. This is the cap. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Standby for long
Warning.
authentication.
Carrier remains in overheat.
Target allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire
Alert.
support. Hostile
CUs
strike fighter
exhausted.
in circulation. Armored vehicle has been destroyed. We got a railgun under fire. Alert. Railgun lost.
Heavy missiles loaded.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust. Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Support ready.
Alert,
Copy
hostile
that.
bomber on approach. Alert, carrier is taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Armored vehicle lost. PC copy.
An RU site has been depleted.
Alert, battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Engines hot. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert, friendly taking hostile fire.
CU site exhausted.
Alert, hostile siege cruiser sighted. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Copy that. Bomber on deck.
CU deposit depleted.
Be ready to adjust.
Alert, hostile battle cruiser inbound. We've got hostile on sensor. Confirm visual. Our bomber is taking fire.
Receiving. Copy. Returning to carrier. En route.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by
Returning to
overheat.
carrier.
Adjust.
Make ready. Get us moving. Artillery cruiser under attack. Units respond.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Strike fighter approach
Be
vector
advised.
dialed in.
Tracking hostile. Attack course set.
Bomber to launch. CU field depleted.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
The railgun is taking effective fire. Alert, the Kapisi is taking fire.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage
Gate
caused by
contact.
overheat.
Fire.
Adjust. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Alert, hostile bomber sighted.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Alert, hostile strike fighter in circulation. Battle report.
Enemy bombers inbound on the Kapisi.
Enemy armor on approach. Hostile bomber destroyed.
CU field expended.
Enemy contacts on the board.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Alert, carrier is taking fire.
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Kapisi.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Attention, ahead full. Coordinates confirmed. Alert, alert, command carrier taking fire. Hostile interceptor down. Alert, carrier hull at 75% integrity. Target set. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Bomber on deck.
Alert. Support craft has been
Strike fighter
engaged.
coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Hostile armor eliminated. Strike craft taking effective fire. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Damage in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Our bomber is under enemy fire. On the board.
Go for support. Full power. Move.
Base runner is en route. Support ready.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert. Carrier is taking fire.
Move order confirmed.
Missile barrage detected. They're targeting both the Sakala and the Kapisi. Initiate evasive action.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green light.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat. Target confirmed.
Alert. Hostile
Launch
bomber on approach. Copy that. Bomber on deck. Gaussian missile barrage detected. Take evasive action.
Got eyes on a hostile.
Target 3 front.
Damage assessment in. Carrier has suffered damage caused by overheat. Adjust.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed. Alert. Carrier is taking fire. Alert. Strike fighter lost.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat.
Ready. Send.
We have defeated the Kharak carriers. Let's move to open ground and get out of this canyon. Bring engines to full.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. Sadim, a loathsome kith if ever there was one. Arrogant, self-righteous. Mashad, the Sakala captain, seems to have an agenda all of his own. He knows more than he's willing to share, I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, it's a tenet of war that you can't always choose your allies. How true. Truth is, we have no choice but to rely on one another. The Gaussian keep throwing wave after wave at us, escalating their attacks, unafraid to sacrifice their forces to hold us at bay. Thankfully, the commanders at Tyr have confirmed our resupply. Without it, we will not be able to complete our expedition.